We're live. A little bit of a little cold weather action. I've got the heater blowing so that when the girlfriend gets in, it will be nice and toasty. If you guys know anything about chemotherapy, it makes them very sensitive to cold. We don't know if she's going to be dealing with that today. It's not that important. Let me take these off. We'll wait until some people pop in here a little bit. This was completely unscheduled, but I figured I would drop it in and talk to you guys while I wait for her to ping me and say, come get me, but I'm actually at the hospital. So it's not a big deal. It looks like there's a couple of you in here. Make sure you guys check in, say hi, and I will do the same thing in turn. Hopefully my sound is okay. I've got my earbud in here right there, and so I don't know if, I don't think the microphone is affected. I think the microphone is actually on the phone, not in the earbud, but it is what it is. Hello, Rose. Good to see you. Good to see you. Just figured I would do a quick cold weather, talk. We've got some weather. We've got some snow. Most of the places around the hospital have been plowed out, but we have probably about 6 inches of snow here. I know that a lot of people have it a lot worse. It says I'm 22 degrees in the sun right now. I think it was Rose and Cindy were just like, oh my God, it's cold outside. West Virginia Pappy, hey, what's up, man? Evelyn, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Like I said, there's no schedule for this. I'm literally just I decided to go live. I'm just waiting for her to ping me and say, come get me. And then I'm gonna drive up into the little thing. You guys might actually see me do that. We might actually see a live stream. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Just got Nighthawk. Aloha. Shaka, bra. Hey, yeah, no shit, right? I'm a cracker who knows the lingo. The kind. Well, it is. What's up, Rose? Teresa, what's going on? Smash that like button. Thank you very much, Teresa. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, the likes do help draw more people into the live streams. Hell, I don't even know what this thing is set on. I just turned it on. I was like, just turn it on. I still have my stupid. These aren't even my sunglasses. These are so not even prepper sunglasses. I look like some kind of like uppity lefty when I wear these things. I don't know why, but it is what it is. I normally prefer my my 3M eye protection, ballistic eye protection. But we've got 15 people in here. If you want to talk about anything on the preparedness side, do me a favor, put something in the chat, and we shall go from there. It's difficult to do live stream impromptus unless I actually have a subject. I was thinking about the 80s are back, and these are actually, no, these are not. These are made in China, but they sure do look like it. They sure do look like it, don't they? I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried about my house in North Carolina, guys. I'm kind of worried. The pump house temperature is at 33 degrees and it's going to warm up. But you know how it is, man. When you don't have that water dripping, it's it's like it's cold one day and then it's cold at night. It's like this precipitous effect that just slowly freezes those lines. And I'm just dreading it. I'm just dreading it for the weekend. Totally dreading it. I think most people are just hanging out here right now for the, looks like 100% Teresa, are just hanging out here right now because of the hat, which is fine with me. If this is what it takes if this is the eye candy you need, then so be it. Roof loads and heavy snow. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But my house in North Carolina has a very steep roof. So I'm not worried about that. As a matter of fact, I've never worried about that. But as I was talking to West Virginia, Pamela LocalPrepper, he's literally on the other side of the Neuse River from me, and they got 7 inches. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. What we got here? There's Pamela LocalPrepper. The sun is coming out here. There you go. It's so bright. I was actually thinking about filming the video for that little doodad that I got. And what I've started doing, guys, is I've started making these little videos for the members only. That basically they're like mini unboxing / preview videos for them, so they know what's coming up. But it also kind of gives them an insight that's it's kind of like what they're paying for. You know what I'm saying? They get the advanced copy of stuff. What's up, Brad? Love your name, dude. Brad. Who did that? Brad. Where's he at? Brad. I like it, seriously. I think it's cool when people get um, like the simplest name in YouTube. It's like, I wonder where Tom is. You know what I'm saying? How many Toms there are? Let's see here. Where are we at here? Rose says, how good is your water? Any sediment in it in NC sediment causes my damage. It built up and plugged the drain while I was gone. Well, I have well water. I have well water. And the biggest problem we have with my well water is there's lots of minerals in it. I mean, literally, you could literally like take my well water and like fill a glass with it and stick it out in the sun, and the next day it would be green. It's very drinkable. It's very good. It's very tasty. But just that all the things that are in it. And I was running a water softener / filter for years, but the minerals just destroyed it. So let's see here. Zach, hello again, my friend. How was your Christmas and New Year? I miss Christmas as a kid. I got you, Zach. Zach, I'll be honest with you. I don't remember you, bro. But you remember me, and I guess that's what matters. But thank you for saying hi. My Christmas was very good. We had a very large Christmas with a very large family, and yeah, it was good. It was good. I got like one prepper thing. They got me like this. They don't understand what a prepper is, and I'm new to this family, so they got me this one of those lamps that you can like pull it apart and the lights come on. But this one was different. It has a fan on top of it, and you can like cool yourself off or something. But yeah, other than that, it was great. Lots of good food. It was a little crazy because I was right in the middle of starting my keto diet, but I just ate a lot of meat. Let's see here. Tuck is in the house. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. West Virginia Pappy. We famous for our orange color water here in the mine runoff. I gotcha. You know, it has a lot to do with where you live and what they've been doing in your area for years, that kind of stuff. So, you know, like I said, you know, my gut says I'm going to be okay. I'm looking at the temperatures, and I'm looking at my thermostat. Like I said, I have a camera where I can like look at the temperature that's in the pump room. But you know, it's weird. You want that hat. Woke Radio, I guess this is Memphis. I'm not sure what that is. I want that hat. Well, I mean, maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe I'll do a giveaway and give this hat away. I wonder. What do you guys think about that? If you think that's a good idea, put a 1 in the chat. And because I like this hat so much, I may do it. I may do it, but if you want it, if I see in Memphis, I got you, and if I see enough activity in the chat, then I'll do it. So what's up with WOKE radio in Memphis? What is that? Is that woke? Is that woke, or is that just WOKE? Let's see here. I want that hat. Insane news. What's going on, Broseph? Oh man, I'm trying to keep it as toasty as possible in here, so that I can like warm up the girlfriend's shawl and her mittens, so that, because she's going to be cold sensitive when she gets done here in a minute or whatever. And it's like, oh my god, I gotta loosen my jacket. It's like insane in the membrane here. Let's see here. Just W, gotcha. So no woke. I got you, bro. That's good. That's good, because that we accept everybody here, but you know, if you go woke, you go broke, and we're not about that. We're not about that. Let's see here. Somebody had said, like, don't put that. What about a solar powered heater in the pump house? Heaters pull a lot of freaking amps, so having it solar powered, that's really difficult to do. Really difficult. I don't think that you'd be able to. I don't know if the juice would be worth the squeeze on that one. And then you've got the snow issue of being like, you'd have to uncover it or clean it off. But I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. The other issue is the temperature underneath the house, because it's North Carolina. They don't have they just have a crawl space. It's pretty good. It's like about 3.5 feet crawl space. You know, it's but the there's no, in many places in eastern North Carolina, they're not built like they're not insulated, and they're not built like they are up north, you know, because we don't get this cold weather. So it's interesting. But that's a thought, man. Let's see. I'll never use it, friend. I'm in the South. I'll never use it. Decent hat. Zach put 9. What do we got here? 12-volt cigarette plug-in blanket. That's interesting. That's a thought. Hey, Texan, what's up, man? That's a thought. I mean, I've ran a heater in my pump house before. It's not a problem. I have like 3 different of those like work lights that are clamped into different spots inside the pump house. And I had one this year. I was running I normally just run like 3 or 4 60 or 120 watt bulbs, and it's more than enough. This year, those things are really hard to frickin' find. Just regular, was it incandescence, I think? Or just a standard light bulb that actually makes heat, you know, like light bulbs should. And they're like mission impossible to find. So I actually like ran a heat lamp this year. And I can tell a drastic difference. The second that thing turned off, my temperature's brew. So I'm still operational, but I'm just not happy the way I want to be with this cold weather. Try using truck batteries inside plastic containers. That's interesting. Thermometer for the water pipes. Like I said, this is all kind of new to me because we don't get winters like this. And I've always been there just to if I just keep the faucets dripping, this is not an issue. It's not an issue, you know? Freedom Nugget, what's up, bro? I have a 110-volt heating pad wrapped in the plastic around one of my spigots that is more prone to freeze. Gotcha. Keep loading 1. I want that hat. You would have to remove the roof to run a solar generator indoors. I don't know about that. What do we got here? Good day, brother. It's good to see you. It's 16 degrees. I got to take this off, guys. I got to take this off. My God, look what it did to me. Oh my God. I got a massive case of helmet head. I look like something I don't want to talk about. Anyway, I guess I'll put it back on, and I'm going to maybe turn this down. It's just on. That should be enough. Let's see here. See you. It's 16 degrees. Felt like 15 outside here in Louisville, Kentucky. What's up, Odinson? Let's see here. Texan says they work. Another is a heater coil for a freezer or a timer. Let's see. My beard never gets that long. Mine's actually longer than it needs to be. I probably need to take a couple of inches off of it. But it is what it is right now. Uncle JC, good morning. Yo. Actually, it's good afternoon, I believe. David says I'm freezing my ass off. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Who is that? Uncle JC says, I got a FRT. I'm prototyping from the M1A1, G3 Galil, and M1 Grant. Nice. Let's see here. LocalPrepper says you can run a timer plug with an app that allows you to turn lights on and off. Yeah, I mean, that's a thought. That is, because then I could have like a backup. The only thing I worry about with any of these things that like draw a lot of amps, like heat bulbs and such, is they actually make what they call temperature plugs. They used to use them so that in houses that were empty, they would use these temperature plugs and plug a light into them. And whenever the temperature dropped below a set temperature, that light would come on. And that way they knew that, hey, you need to do something about this. You know, they're like the building managers and stuff. And they still make them, but they're trash. They're like major fire hazards. So I'm really averse to having anything where lots of amps are running through a piece of wire that I haven't like 18 gauged out, that kind of thing. My gauge still says it's 36 here in Southwest Arizona. Man, I got to crack the window. There's so much heat in here. It's absolutely insane. Whew. Goodness, let some of this cold in. Be careful to keep your hat on when you leave the truck. Don't want you to freeze your head. There you go. Wrap, pump, and wire in heat tape. Yeah, I didn't do any of that stuff, man. I didn't do any of that stuff. I feel like, I'm like the killer, the preparedness dude, and I have completely ignored that property in North Carolina. It is not what it used to be. But there are reasons for that are a-okay with me. You know what I'm saying? And I think at some point, that'll become the new way of life. Obviously the channel will change very much. Lots more outdoor stuff, lots more homesteady type stuff, lots more solar panel type stuff. Because I will actually have the ability to do it instead of living in this apartment that I'm living in right now. And don't get me wrong, my apartment is freaking awesome. It's as big as a freaking. I probably have about, I would say almost 20,000 or 2,000 square feet. It's really good size. So lots of storage space. But there's a huge difference between that and having a giant yard to camp in, or woods that are nearby, and the ability to have a fire every night if I want to, that kind of thing. David says it's 7 degrees in West Virginia where I am. I got you, bro. What kind of pipes do you have in NC? Old pipes or PEX lines? Well, the lines in the house, I don't know what PEX lines are, but you seem to know what you're talking about. So I will say, and I can't even see, I think that's rose. I can't tell. Yeah, that looks like rose. I found out when I was getting my washing machine fixed that the water lines that are on the inside of the house were involved in a lawsuit because they have a tendency to break and flood the house. And it was basically a class action, and they lost. So I'm a little worried about that, but all of the lines that go from the pump house underneath the house into the house are PVC lines. And the lines that are underneath the kitchen sink, they're PVC lines as well. All right, look at the solar window heater. It will keep you warm in your car, and you can make different sizes for it. Solar window heater. That's interesting. I have a solar window fan that I used to use for my dogs. You just stick it up in the crack and make sure you park so the sun's getting in it. It would just process the air out of the vehicle. But that's interesting. PEX is flexible plastic. I think that's what this is. It's gray or greenish. Oh yeah, man, the sun is really making it difficult. And pool noodles, yes, Little Dry Creek. That was funny too, because the last time I was in town, there was this dude that was freaking, he had bought all of the pool noodles. He had his whole cart is full of these, like 30 or 40 pool noodles, as many as he can get in his cart. And so, yeah, that's interesting. But, yeah, there are a lot of options out there. I'm just hoping that when I get there on Saturday afternoon, that I'll be able to, that the water will come on, and that something can be done. I can tell you right now that there is right now, Tractor Supply seems to be the only place where you can buy heat lamps. And these are like the 250 watt heat lamps, and they're actually designed to like keep chickens warm and stuff like that. And they're the only ones. They're stocked up. They're like, we can't believe every time we get these, we'll get like a whole pallet of them, put them out, and like in 2 days, they're gone. Because Walmart has stopped selling the regular light bulbs. It's crazy. Let's see here. That's not PEX, gray, and such are junk. Nice. Thanks. I feel so much better now. Oops. But I do appreciate you, bro. Let's see here. I have no water also. Let's see here. Bought out my Walmart pipe installation was on clearance. There you go. A few years back, when out of town furnace went out and PVC all lines froze and broke, redid with PEC MV lines. There you go. That's pretty smart. I like it. I like it a lot. So the members know. like I was telling you guys earlier, I make videos for the members only. I did get that item open. Just so you know, I did get that item open. I plan on, after I pick up the girlfriend, I plan on actually finishing that video. I did the intro and the outro yesterday before the weather got stupid. And now I have to do like at the table type stuff where I actually open it and use it and all that kind of stuff. Super smart piece of gear. And right now they've got a buy one get one free offer. It's pretty sweet. Even for the pro versions, they have a buy one get one free. But I don't have a link yet, so don't buy it. Don't buy it. I need to make my 32 cents. Let's see. Where are we at here? Heater boards for chickens. I can work in a well house. Useless than a bulb. It can work in a well house. Uses less. Oh, heater boards use less than. I got you. I've never heard of heater boards before. That's pretty cool. Oops says, I had a camper with gray and it busted for no reason all the time until I replaced it with PEX. Yeah, I got a feeling that's what's going to be happening. Actually, my RV, I've got to do something about my RV. I actually have a 35-foot RV that I've got to move because they've changed policies. It's in a storage lot, and they're like, well, if you're going to store it here, it's got to be like 100% like fully drivable and legal and all this stuff. And they're like, dude, it's a storage lot. So, you know, if I put a pallet worth of wood here, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't want to hear it. But who knows? I need to talk to the owner of the business and explain the situation. Yeah, that thing's going to get moved here probably shortly anyway. But that actually, I have a water line that broke on it several years back. It was during the middle of winter. I had no idea what I was doing. And I'm not saluting, I'm blocking the sun. Besides, Americans don't salute like this. Only people who salute like this, that's actually this hand, that means that they've lost the World War. So they were defeated in the World War. Where are we at here? Heater boards. But yeah, I never, and it has, the lines in it are like white. They're just translucent white. They're not PVC. They were this weird thing, you know. They are at Amazon for chicken boards. So you think if I run chicken, my well house is pretty good size. I would say the area that my well is inside of is probably maybe 3 by 6. It's good sized. It contains the entire well itself and all of the hardware. So you think if I put chicken boards at the base of all that stuff, that it would heat that room up enough that it would keep the pipes from freezing? Because I'd like the idea of having like it really warm in there. That way the water that does make it into the house, you know, there's less chance of it freezing, you know, once it gets into the crawl space of the house. I use people with shrinkable fittings. They lock on like Chinese fingers. I got you. I've seen that. I've seen Jester work on his well, and he's got like this special clamp-on type hoses. You just like cut it and stick it together in an adapter and clamp, and it's done. So I like that, but I don't know what the water pressure would be like inside the house. We got a lot of people pulling in here. I'm wondering if it's like everybody. So I'm at the cancer center, and I'm wondering if like everybody's coming to get their people here at the cancer center, because like they're lining up. Wow, an F550? That is long. I like it. That is a monster truck. Ugh. Excuse me. I'll put some better tires on it, but it's so heavy it needs some heavy road tires. Let's see here. Let's see. Do you have a... I can't read it, man. Salamander. Do you have a salamander available in case you have frozen up to thaw and check out lines, then repair or fix as needed? I don't know what that means, Rose. A salamander? Texas says, we have a very small space heater for 6 to 8, that size of space. The board should be enough for that small space. Gotcha. I have $20 1500 watt heater with thermostat in my pump house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I used to run one of those, like the old school. It's got like the glowing wires that go across it. I ran that. I used to go through one of those every season. The humidity in North Carolina just kills them. But I would just put it on a board and set it in there, and it took care of everything. No problem whatsoever. So I may get a space heater, but I'm also looking at what you were talking about. One of those basically controlled via the internet. I can control my thermostat type of thing, switches for the pump house. And then if the light bulbs go out, I can just be like, flick, and turn that one on, so I don't have to worry about having a backup bulb. You know what I'm saying? Because I did buy a bunch of bulbs. I bought 2 packs, so I got 4, and I think that'll get me through the season. It shouldn't be a problem. Salamander is a heater, propane used for industrial warming. Oh, I see. Okay. Jester's line is PEX. I just use push on fittings. No crimp. I got you. Yeah, I've seen those push-on fittings. You're right. They're like Chinese finger traps. Yeah, I've seen those before. Let's see. I think we're good there. I really did expect her. We've been doing this for 26 minutes. She said 12:30, and it's almost 1 o'clock. So I'm a little like, where are you at, woman? Where it be? What it be? I don't know where she is. We got to get this. We got this. Salamander is a smudge pot. I gotcha. Well, I'm wondering where the hell she is, and I'm like burning up trying to keep everything hot for her. Her gloves and her she's got like this. It's like a hoodie, and you put it over your head, and then it's like you twist it and then flip it back over, and then it kind of hangs over your neck. It's like real girly elegant stuff, but it keeps her really warm. I've got that up underneath this piece of cloth that's underneath one of the heater vents in the car, and it's like blowing up in there. And yeah, who we got here? Is that Ian? Ian, what's up, broseph? All lines are copper from pump to through the house. Gotcha. Salamander's forced air heater. I gotcha. Up north, we have them in parking garage entrance to buildings for warming. Gotcha. All right, so let's put something prepper related in here. Obviously people are going to drop off little by little. Also, do me a favor, guys, hit that thumbs up button. It does really, really help. I got the sun blaring me over here, but this is the window that's open. If I open the other one, things get too cold in here. In fact, I need to cool it off in here because it's getting crazy. I need some. I like the cold. It's funny. I'm from Hawaii, but I love the cold. You can thank the Marine Corps brain damage for that. Gotta go. Talk to you later, Texan. Talk to you later. Somebody put a preparedness related, a relevant, well, put whatever subject you want in the chat. Because I was watching some of the House immigration hearings today. They were pretty mind-blowing. The left is just doing their same old stuff. They're all mad because we turned the ABPF, and we're all mad because we closed the border, and they're just all mad. They're all mad. And that's, it's like, so during this hearing, there were the red ties. Someone just made my phone make a weird noise. That is going to be the girlfriend. Okay, go get gas. I'm here. Let me text her. She's sending me a message on Facebook right now. I'm probably going to disconnect here in a second. It's the hat. Yeah, the hat keeps my head warm. It's pretty good. I got 0 complaints about that. Hold on. She just typed something. She's the worst Facebook texter ever. So we just found out that they still haven't hooked up her 5FU. She was supposed to be done at 12:30, and now she's telling me, go get gas. It's going to be a bit. And I'm like, what's a bit? She's like, the nurses are busy, and I'm fish ready at all times. That's why I'm single. Hold on a minute. All right, so she said at least half an hour. I know, hurry up and wait, right? Oops. What the flying blah. At least half an hour. At least half an hour. It's insane in the membrane. It's totally insane in the brain. What can I do? What can I do for half an hour, guys? Give me some ideas. What can I do for half an hour? Ah. No, it's okay. It's okay, Rose. Don't worry about it. David doesn't know. She's in it. She's getting her chemotherapy right now. Guys, listen to me. I am brain damaged. Misery loves company in my world. I tell my girlfriend, you know, everything was fine until you went and caught the cancer, and we just laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? By the way, talked to her doctor this morning, right after she's already done her first regime, okay? And the numbers look good. The numbers look good. It's going to be all about her ability to deal with the effects of the chemotherapy for the rest of her life, every 14 days for the rest of her life. So I think if we just get her into a regiment where basically we can schedule these days are going to be good and these days are going to be bad, that everything's going to be fine. Okay, so it is what it is. It is what. Fluff that hat. What are you talking about? Here, I'll flip the switch. There we go. There we go. Now I flip the switch on your ass, right? Ain't nobody getting no cold around here. Nobody getting no cold. It like matches right into my beard melts right into it. Let's see. Reminds me of Brad Paisley song "Waiting on a Woman." Sorry, did no good. No worries, David. You know, I mean, I've been pretty public about it, but also, you know, not everybody sees all my live streams, so it's not a big deal, dude. I love you, man. We're good. We're good. It's the best of times. It's the worst of times. You know, till death do us part. Ha ha. That kind of thing. You know. Let's see here. What kind of fur is it? I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's see. It is. It's made by Wild Wear, and let's see here. It's fake. Fox. It's Fox Fur. It's 100% acrylic. Lining is 100% polyester. Quilted fiber batting, 100% acrylic. One size fits most. Made in China. Machine wash cold, tumble dry low, with like colors. And it's www.hiwaydist.com. I can't complain, man. The damn thing is warm. It's absolutely unbelievably warm. It's super duper comfortable. It's like getting used to this fuzz in front of my eyes. I don't like things in my eye line. To me it's irritating. But I have zero complaints. Yeah, is it real wolf or coyote? Rabbit, I bet. No, I hate rabbit fur. Rabbit fur always falls out. This thing's made out of freshly. I hunted and tracked and put this animal down. It was a Democratopolis. That's what this is the fur of. It's still warm as shit in there. Oh, let's see. Oh, everybody's disappointed with me now that I told them that it's fake fur. All right. Oh, I'm trying to think. What can I go do? What can I go do to burn half an hour? I could go to Wally World, but it's like, you know, once you've been there, you've seen it all. You've just seen everything they have, and some of their stuff is good. Have you guys noticed that they don't sell flint and steel anymore? Yeah. No, I'm sorry, it's not flint and steel. It's magnesium. They used to sell the magnesium bars with what's up, Ken? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. They used to sell the magnesium bars. You could shave the magnesium bar, and then it actually had the side of it had a mini ferro rod, and you could strike that and light the magnesium on fire. That's they don't sell those anymore. You have to like buy them. I think you can still buy them on their website, but they don't sell them in the stores. They're getting harder and harder to find for some reason. I love those things. I probably have 4 or 5 of those things just laying around the house. Different locations. One within every 25 feet. First time with you, huge prepper. Ken, well, good. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So you know, I normally do my lives 9 a.m. To 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. I do make videos, if you're interested in the membership program, not trying to sell it. If you're interested in the membership program, they get special videos as well that nobody else gets to see. But yeah, thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Oops says, I see mag blocks with flint at Harbor Freight. Yes, they do, but they go fast, man. They go so fast. I've also noticed too, now that you're bringing it up, that Harbor Freight, they've started to lean towards some of the preparedness stuff. They normally have like just this little aisle of stuff that preppers would be like, I like that. They're actually like, if you guys remember, I bought that Harbor Freight survival kit and then changed out a bunch of stuff and then gave it away. Yeah. That was a good kit. I'd say probably 70% of the stuff inside of their survival kits is good stuff. You just got to change out some of the crazy crap, you know. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Harbor Freight is starting to expand in its survival gear, and that I find very interesting. Because I think what's happening is their supply system is very much like Walmart's supply system. They don't put anything on the shelf that doesn't sell. And when it runs out, it's automatically replenished. So I think what they're seeing is they're during their quarterly reviews, they're seeing that, oh, by the way, people are buying this stuff, so we might want to sell more of it, you know. Let's see. Let's see here. You can get magnesium at any hardware store. Magnesium sacrificial anode for water heaters. Oh, yes. And you can buy that. You can also, anodes are used in the boating industry. They put those down by the propellers. They bolt them to the hull so that all the bad stuff goes to the anodes instead of the actual propellers. Let's see. I didn't. Excited to learn and share. HF magnesium is low priority or low purity. I use potassium marganate and power steering fluid. You're just wanting to blow stuff up, Ken. You're not fooling anybody, man. I know that trick too. I just like the magnesium bars because it's cool, man. It's cool, and it's functional, and there's no liquid, and it won't explode in your backpack, you know, stuff like that. Let's see here. Becoming dangerous. Wow, I like that one. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, bro. Harbor Freight rocks. Yeah, for the most part. And they have their own brand. They're starting to make some stuff that's really, really cool. Oops says I got mine from Boat Engines. There you go. Hey, what's up? Let's see here. Their distribution centers are huge. Drove by one in South Carolina years back. Went on a project. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Water heater anodes come in 3 types: zinc, alloy, aluminum, and magnesium. Double thumbs up, bro. Double thumbs up. No, sir. Welding trick for thermite. There you go. What is that? Is that supposed to be horror freight? Horror freight? You have a bad experience at Harbor Freight, Rose? All right, let's see here. Hey, curious guys, have you guys seen any commercials while you're watching my live stream today on this one right here? Because YouTube has been doing some weird stuff where they're deciding, well, I have everything manually set so that only the very beginning, and sometimes at the end, you'll get a commercial or an advertisement, but never in the middle. Has anybody seen any in the beginning, and has anybody seen in the middle? I'm interested in the beginning and the middle. Don't care about the end, because everybody clicks off that crap anyway. Harbor Freight is cool. You just have to be careful what you buy. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Harbor Freight, they sell this, damn it, I can't remember the name of it. We got one for one of the daughter's boyfriends. He's getting ready to graduate from Virginia Tech. He's an engineer. He's already being picked up in other companies. The guy is so bright, it's just crazy. He's already getting picked up by a company to manage a team, and they're going to pay for him to get his master's degree. There's this little book that you can buy. It's like the little book of everything. And it's got so many things of it. It's only like this big, but it's just like unbelievable, like little theorems and just the craziest stuff, man. Gotta wear shades. I don't know. Do I gotta wear shades? Is that better? I hate these things. These are so awful. Somebody left these, one of the kids left these in the car. And so I just leave them in here because they belong to them and not to me. That way there's always a pair of glasses in here, but it's just, they're so not me. So no mids, good. At the beginning, good. All right, perfect. And everything is working. I'm glad, because I had talked to a couple other YouTubers this morning, and weird things were happening that shouldn't have been happening. All right, let's see here. The smart guy needs shades. What do we got here? What was that noise? That is somebody in Discord. No, I'm not doing Discord now. Let's see here. Ken says, I dig you, brother. It's time to go. Look forward to checking out your videos. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. That's not her again. No, it is not. That is inside of the Discord. Oh, let's see. So on the next video I make, there's a blooper reel at the end. People have always told me I should make blooper reels, and I normally only make like a couple of mistakes or something, like, just weird. But no, making the intro for this next video that I'm making, lot of bloopers, and you guys are actually gonna like see what I have to go through to make these stupid ass videos for you guys. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. What else are we gonna yap about? Put something to talk about in the live stream or in the chat here. We'll keep things going a little bit. Farmhand's Companion, good channel. Oh, okay. The Farmhand's Companion is a good channel. Never heard of it, but it sounds interesting. When I'm not on my phone, maybe I'll look it up and see if it's useful. I've got to the point. What state are you from, Ken? I was a military brat. I'm not really from a state, what is it? I'm currently on the eastern shore of Virginia, but I have a property down on the coast of North Carolina that is technically the homestead that's really not doing much homesteading right now because of my current situation. But I'm from everywhere. I technically don't have a hometown, so. Becoming dangerous. I just did the numbers on propane versus kerosene for heat. Kerosene is expensive as it runs about 3 times more efficient. Nice. Oh, you're a CB, bro. Love it. I freaking love it, man. That's like the infantry for the Navy. You know what I'm saying? I freaking love CBs. Hey guys, we need you to build something for us. Oh, really? What's that? We've got this entire 6-con full of frickin' plywood. What are we gonna do with it? Let's make a bar. I love CBs. Not a joke, not playing around. Matter of fact, we always made sure that we made friends with the CBs whenever we went out on debt. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Rose says, have you tried to redo your breakfast meal again that you did online? No, I have not. I figure I'm going to save that one for you guys, because I literally just grabbed a buttload of ingredients and said, let's make a breakfast. And it was absolutely awful. It was that, if you guys missed it, I made breakfast. It was like rubbery pad. I used an egg substitute that was meant to be used in like cake batter and stuff like that, instead of like powdered eggs. And so I learned that lesson. It was absolutely awful, but I ate it for you guys. I made it, so I ate it. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do another one of those. I would like to like set a day to do those, but as you guys know, my schedule is kind of in flux right now, so it's a little bit rubbery breakfast is not. It got worse. The more I talked and the less I ate, the worse that rubber got. That is insane. That was insane. Ken says, thank you. CBs are seals with light duty chits. Or Marine with a brain. Ha 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 ha. Well, what you didn't know, Ken, is that I was in the Marine Corps for 20 years. Oh my God. And I was infantry too. Oh my God. But that's okay. Hey, listen, man, we all chew the same dirt. I don't care. I don't care. I worked with the CBs when I was stationed in Helo Commands. They would let us check out their equipment for our projects. I know, right? Rubber and syrup. It was the best. Rose says, think if you added more liquid to the eggs and cheese would be even better. No. It was a completely wrong product to be using. It was designed to be like if you're making a cake and you don't have eggs, you can put them in there. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like vegan type food, but it's just a completely. If you remember when I was mixing it together, I just kept adding water and water and water. It kept getting thicker and thicker and thicker. You know, I was not diluting that stuff at all. But you know, so next time the real products. Next time I'm going to come up with like a real like breakfast. You know what I'm saying? What I need to do is need to get my hands on some of that canned bacon. You know what I'm saying? Or better yet, can some bacon. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys want me to can some bacon, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, no worries, bro. Like I said, we all freaking. I did it for 33 years, and you know, with 20 years in the Marine Corps and active duty, and another 13 years as a DoD contractor in different places. But you know, I mean, you wake up one morning, it's like, I'm done. I can live without this. I can live on my pension. I'm good. Sounds like tofu and silicone, or silicone tofu. Let's see here. We pressure can beef. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. That's a thing. That's a thing. But they make this canned bacon that you can buy. It's supposed to last for like 20 years. 100% service connected disables. Yeah, I'm only 60%, bro. I'm only 60%. I was very lucky. I dodged a lot of bullets. Only broke my back twice. The knee still works. Both of the elbows are done. Let's see. I broke my ankle. I mean, I only saw the corpsman probably 5 or 6 times in 20 years. So I'm pretty lucky. Let's see here. Becoming dangerous. I did 14 and got broken. The wife did 22. We're semi-retired now. I get what you say about being done. I know, right? Oh, that's it. I know, only twice. Oh, it's too funny. It's funny too because the first time was they were both helicopter related, and it was just me getting in and out of helicopters. The first one was I was in a CH-53. Matter of fact, it was a Delta, if you know what that is. We were over Subic Bay, Philippines, and the Deltas only have 2 engines. We were loaded down. We were carrying a Humvee, and we had about 25 guys in the back. And they told us that they had lost an engine and that we were going down and that we should start to prepare to get out. I was the closest guy to the door. I was the team leader at the time, and the guy signaled me to get out, and me and my teammate jumped out the back of this helicopter while it was still flying at like 90 knots, and we were probably 50, 75 feet, and schmack. So there was that time. And then we did a hard landing in a Huey. But other than that, I'm A-okay. Other than that, I'm as good as they get, you know. Becoming Dangerous says, I was on a 53. I was on 53s. There you go. Yeah, it was interesting. The worst part about that 53 incident was the engine never died. They said they were losing an engine. They wanted us to get out quickly, um, and there was lots of smoke. There was every reason to do what we did, but the um, they flew away. They flew away and landed at the airbase. That's too funny. Let's see here. Most of the time we're bulls and horns. Canned bacon is easy. Wrap back over parchment paper and pressure can. Paper absorbs the extra fat and use for prepping fry pans or baking pans. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would love to can some bacon just to do it. Just to do it. And then, honestly, I'd probably just eat it. Because, I mean, I can see doing that. But, I mean, how much bacon? You could shove so much bacon into, a mason jar. I mean, just so much bacon can get shoved into a mason jar. And the other thing too is when I see the bacon that is coming out of these cans, it looks palatable. I mean, it looks good. You can eat it right out of the can, right? I can just imagine this like white bacon coming out of the jar. I don't think it's going to like brown properly. It won't have that appropriate pork red tune, tenor to it. So I don't know. Let's see here. Probably number 2 engine fire. I had landed in one. That's a big problem. I believe it, man. I believe that becoming dangerous. I believe that. Different days. I used to love 53s. I used to love doing inserts. I used to be an insert officer for a lot of different units. And I used to love doing the 53s because those guys, oh man, there's just something. They're not cowboys. They really know what they're doing. That low hum of a 53, a CH-53, that low hum, even in the Delta versions, there's such a low hum that it had a much smaller noise signature. When guys would get inserted with Hueys, everybody knew, hey, they're going in over there. They knew, man. But with the 53s, and if they stayed low enough, those big ass blades, sometimes you couldn't even hear the damn things at a distance. It's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Where are we at here? That hum will give you the best sleep of your life. I got you, bro. I got you. The noise, magical noise of rotors. But it's probably why I can't sleep without a noisemaker now. It's crazy. All right, so that's enough military stuff for the non-military people. I don't normally tell. You guys are lucky you showed up. I normally don't talk about the military stuff very much. What else we got? What else we can talk about in the preparedness realm? I challenge you to put something preparedness related to speak about. Yeah, that's called a hook. Layer about a pound of bacon on the parchment paper. Fold in half. Fold edge up. True, not dark, but okay. I got you, Rose. I got you, but I want it to be like yummy. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll bake a bunch of bacon, okay? And then I'll can it. And then I'll also can bacon that is not baked. And then we'll do like the next day thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta let the cans cool off anyway, right? We'll do the next day thing, and then we'll this is what it'll look like if you do it this way. This is what it'll look like this way. But yum yum, and it's okay. I'll survive. Or you can just fry it again, because at that point it might be okay, because I bake my bacon on a baking rack, and then I let it cool off, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag and roll that up and put it in the fridge. You can freeze it if you want to, but I can make bacon that's going to last all week long. You know what I'm saying? We got here, cook first should be pretty real. Yeah, I got you. Oops. I believe so too. Ken says, ammo reloading, hand reloading. I like the idea. I think it's cost effective. No, I just love the idea. But the thing is you need kit. You know what I'm saying? You've got to, and it doesn't, there's no rocket science to it. I don't care what anybody says, unless you are making precision ammunition. Then there's no real magic to this. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's you can buy the loaders that you just pour the stuff into. You know what I'm saying? And the hardest thing to do is to freaking, you know, it's so crazy that you can literally like just take the casing and primer, flip it over, there goes the freaking the powder. You know, I think the hardest thing is just putting the frickin' the round itself, the projectile itself, on top of the casing, and then throw it in the box. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a great idea. I don't do as much shooting as I used to, so I don't really do that. I used to do reloading with my dad. All right, so they're hooking her pump up right now. Let's see. All right, they're hooking up her chemo pump right now, so it probably won't be much long. It won't be much long. I told her, say when, and I'll pull right up. And then, obviously, this will be the end of the live stream, so it shouldn't take super duper long. And I really want to give her these, like, really toasty gloves. So I can't let them cool off. So there's a timing issue here, man. There's a timing issue. We got CMG Tactical Bacon, CMMG Canned Tactical Bacon. I like it. Reloading for over 30 years, and prices are now stupid good. They gave me gloves. They gave me gloves. Isn't that special? All right. All right, guys. So that looks like that's going to be it. Stupid bad high. I got you. At some point, they had to get you, man. All right, guys, I got to go ahead and kill the stream. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out the door. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. And, yeah, got to go, man. Got to go. We'll see you guys in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.